the ballpark. Listen to this. Of some 14,000.
% on these rigging radials. 30% off at Sears.
Harry Carey ballpark. Listen to this crowd of some 14,543. Nolan Ryan coming down to the wire with a no-hitter, but leading only 1-0. He's in a spot where not only a no-hitter, but the game. Here's Arta. Struck out 3 times in a swings, and he missed. Oh, what a tense, dramatic moment at White Sox Park. Nolan Ryan has a no-hitter in the bottom of the 9th, leading on Frank Robinson's homer, 1-0. Wow, oh, is he throwing hard. Holy cow, what smoke.
This guy never lets up.
A ball and a strike. Held up. 2 balls and a strike. Dick Allen will be next. Ortiz fanned 3 times. Allen has struck out twice and walked. They have provided 5 of the 12 strikeouts. And they're our best hitters. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3. I've seen it happen where a guy loses not only a no-hitter but the game. Boy, 3-1. Foul back. And the count is full. Nolan Ryan, 27 years old, 6'2", 190. Boy, he's one of these raw-boned, raw-hided Texans. He's shooting for his 15th victory. For a club that's only won 43. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Holy cow. Ortiz fanned 4 times in a row. He didn't even have a swing at that one. He was so handcuffed. 13th strikeout. This crowd will give him a standing ovation, I'm sure. What a job. And poor Jim Cott made 1 bad pitch and Frank Robinson homered. And what a game he pitched also. Fouled out of play. Oh, is he letting it all out. It's all Powder River. Everything he has on every pitch. He pitched 2 no-hitters last year. He's shooting for his 3rd. That would be a record in the American League, I think. Koufax got 4. Low outside. A ball and a strike. 13 strikeouts. 1 out on the bottom of the 9th. 1-0 in favor of the Angels. Allen trying to get hold of one. High ball 2. Carlos May would be next. Neither Orta nor Allen hit the ball tonight. 6 strikeouts between them. 2 balls and a strike. A little tap. He's got a chance to beat it out. The throw. Swing! Infield hit. Big argument. Big argument. That's a tough way to lose a no-hitter on a half wing. Holy cow. Let's watch it again. Watch the swings. He tried to stop. Dave Chalk makes it. The 3rd baseman makes a fine pickup. Has a little trouble throwing, though. Watch the play. Is he safe? Yes! And the 3rd baseman, Rudy Meoli, unable to get the ball in the glove, cost him the no-hitter. Now, we got a ball game to win. Here's Carlos May. The pitch. Ball 1. Oh, what a heartbreaking way to lose a no-hitter. Allen tried to stop his swing, but you got to give it to Allen for hustling down the line. I've seen a lot of guys and do it not too far away. Who hit ground balls like that and haven't run. But Allen gave it everything he had and just barely beat it. 2 balls, no strikes. Ground ball off the first baseman's chest. He threw no play. Tying and winning runs are on. And here's Henderson. The tying run at second. The winning run at first. An error on Bhakti. Nolan Ryan should have a no-hitter. If Meoli doesn't take 3 steps trying to get the ball out of his glove, he throws out Allen. If Bhakti picks up that ball, the game is over. B.B. Richard is going to run for Carlos May. We'll pause quickly. This is the Chicago White Sox baseball telecast.
See the Sox Park Wrestling Spectacular preview on the Thursday Night Wrestling with Bob Luce tomorrow at 7:30 on the White Sox Network Sports Station, Channel 44, WSNS Chicago.
Harry Caray back at the ballpark. What a thriller. There's Henderson. Fouled it back into the upper deck right below his head. 1 strike to nothing. Oakland is leading Texas 8-4 at the end of 5. The end of 6. Now the stretch. High. A ball and a strike. Henderson trying to get hold of one. He has struck out twice. Kept it foul. The count, 2 strikes and a ball. Nolan Ryan is fanned 13. He's allowed a scratch hit. Really should have been an out. Then an error by his rookie first baseman. Ken Henderson trying to get hold of one. A base hit would tie it. An extra base probably would win it. We haven't had a solid hit yet. There's Dick Allen. B.B. Richard. Foul back. What a cut he had. 2 strikes and a ball. What a thrilling ball game we've had. 1-0 Angel. Hold everything. Chuck Tanner, Dick Williams, Freddie Federico. Inside, jammed him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Henderson hitting .291 with 13 homers and 70 RBI. Oh, for 1 in between them. The pitch. Ooh, what a cut he had. Side of an off-speed slider, and man, he had his swing right there. That was his pitch. As Ryan hung it a little bit. Maybe you get another one like that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second. I wouldn't mind a wild pitch right here. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Tying run around third. Racing to the plate. There's another man trying for third. Safe. Henderson trying for second. Safe. Listen to the crowd. Let's watch it again. Right up the middle. That's the first clean hit of the night. And Dick Allen scored. Henderson is safe at second. The winning run at third. Boy, not a soul has left this ballpark. Henderson did it. He's our new captain. Clutch. Here comes Tom Morgan, the pitching coach. There's Ken Henderson. 71st run batted in of the year. Here's Chuck Tanner coming out to talk to B.B. Richard. Let's watch the game-tying hit. Right up the middle, almost hit Nolan Ryan in the leg. Dick Allen knew he had it made all the way. So here we are with a chance to win it. We're talking about a no-hitter. I told you, seen it happen so many times. A guy not only loses a no-hitter, but loses the game. Bill Melton, the batter. The infield is in. They're going to pitch to him. A fly ball will win it. The pitch. High pop foul over near the stand. The catcher, a one-handed stab. Great play by Ellie Rodriguez. The first baseman was coming over too. B.B. Richard came tearing down the line only to draw a throw. And here now is Bill Sharp. He could win it. Melton a little over anxious, I think. Swung at the very first. Boy, those are the spots you got to just get your ball, even if you got to take 2 strikes. Ellie Rodriguez talking to Nolan Ryan. I think this crowd will give Ryan a tremendous hand no matter what happens. And now we got to think about the great game Jim Kaat pitch. He's earned the ball game too. B.B. Richard. How about the wild pitch here? 1 ball, no strikes. They're not going to give him anything good to hit. Bill Sharp, the kind of a pesky hitter. B.B. Richard trying to draw a ball. He bunts. Here's a play to let it roll. Foul ball. Holy cow. What a smart play by Meoli. Holy cow. Let's watch that again. That caught everybody by surprise. With 2 out. Now that ball is fair by 5 feet. He hits that turf and takes a spin. Look how much fair it is. Just misses the corner of the bag. I think it was Bertie Tebbett originally said baseball is a game of inches. Would you believe 1/8 of an inch? Low inside. A wild pitch, pass ball, base hit, air. Ball. Those are among the things that will win the game. 2 balls and a strike. Sox win! Sox win! Billy Sharp singles to right. Look at the White Sox. Billy Sharp dancing. Oh, what a victory and what a heartbreaker for Nolan Ryan. Sharp single to right. 2 runs. 3 hits. 1 error. And there's your ball game. He had a no-hitter going into the bottom of the 9th. Let's watch it again. Ground ball hit sharply. Nobody could touch it. Ryan will never lose a tougher one than this. And Jim Kaat will never win a sweeter one. Holy cow, what a ball game. One of the runs in the 9th inning is earned, and the other one is unearned. Boy, I do. It's a shame that we're in 70,000 people. Well, we can't get 70,000 people. Too bad we didn't have 50,000 people here. This is one of the most dramatic games I've seen here at Sox Park. Nolan Ryan going for his 3rd no-hitter. Started the 9th inning by striking out Orta for the 4th consecutive time. Dick Allen was completely full. Tried to stop his swing. The ball hit his bat. Rolled toward Sharp. Rudy Meoli, the 3rd baseman, cut over. Scooped the ball up. Took 3 extra steps trying to get the ball out of the webbing of his glove. Dick Allen hustling all the way. If he had dogged it for 1/2 a step, Nolan Ryan would have had his no-hitter. But he was hustling from the time he touched the ball off. And that ought to be a lesson to a lot of guys on a lot of clubs, including the White Sox. It's not too much to ask to run 90 feet And here's the highest paid ball player in the world who didn't give up on it, even though it looked like it was going to be a routine out. He didn't know that Meoli was going to have trouble getting the ball out of the web. His job was to run hard. And because he ran hard, he beat it out. The next man hit what would have been an easy third out. Instead, with the runner at first base, the first baseman had trouble with it. It went for an error, although the ball was sharply hit. Then Henderson, who's become our Colonel Clutch, singled the center to tie it. And after Melton had fouled out, Billy Sharp, who had a heartbreaking miss of a game-winning hit by this much, less the thickness of a Falstaff beer bottle cap, came right back on the next pitch and singled to right. Wow, what a ball game. To Dick Allen and the White Sox and Bill Sharp and Jim Cott and Henderson and everybody, I salute. We'll enjoy it in a moment. Here are the totals now. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the White Sox. The winner, Jim Cott, and he pitched magnificently. He's now 13-8. For the Angels, a heartbreaking loss. For Nolan Ryan, he's 14-12. They had 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors. Frank Robinson hit the home run for the only run off cut. A sensational ball game. The White Sox win it 2-1. The finale tomorrow afternoon. Bart Jackson will be on the hill, and we'll be with you on TV at 1 o'clock tomorrow on these stations. Now, Harry Carey wishing you all a very pleasant good evening. See you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Bob Waller ready with the game show. I know you had to enjoy this one. A tremendous ball game. See you tomorrow. So long, everybody.
Is on hand to lead the partisan cheers. 5-0 after 2. Cubs starter Mike.
Here, and you will meet him in a couple of minutes. Back at the plate, the Cubs continue to pound out base hits. Pitcher Mike will recognize face around, and that may be true, but this one isn't far behind. It is, of course, the new hero and favorite of the sports world. He goes by the name of Chicken Man. Chicken Man made an appearance at Wrigley Field today and was a sensation as usual, much to the delight of a capacity crowd and much to our delight. Chicken Man is here with us in our studios even as we speak. And Chicken Man's real name, for those of you who are not aware, is Ted Giannoulis. And Ted, I appreciate you taking the time to come by tonight.
Well, thank you for inviting me, Greg.
How long have you been doing this?
Well, this is my 6th year, and I guess that makes me kind of a veteran of sorts. But I'm enjoying it, and it's turned out to be a full-fledged career that I really enjoy.
Well, we're gonna talk a little bit more, but we do have some more footage of Chicken Man that we want to show our viewers. You tell us how this all got started for you.
Well, it started when I was a student over at San Diego State University, and the people I used to work for, KGB Radio in San Diego, had the costume off the shelf of a local costume company. There's a 1-week promotion. Who's going to wear it, you know, for $2 an hour? I volunteered because I fit the suit. And so from there, I just try to progress the act and put a little improvisation into it and spontaneity, and try to give it a flavor all its own.
Is that all spontaneous out there on your part?
Oh, yes. I haven't scripted one thing for the chicken at all whatsoever. But anything that works with spontaneity, I try to remember and make it a permanent part of the repertoire, so at some future time I can use it again.
You work hard. That's obvious. You've got to be in shape.
Well, I'll tell you, this doesn't really work for me. I mean, there was a time I used to wash dishes and bus tables and mop floors. That was work. This is more like a hobby, making people laugh.
Okay, you are pointing at the Houston Astros here. I'm wondering how the ball players react sometimes when they're the butt end of your joke.
Well, I'll tell you, some of them are really pretty good about it. They like to have a lot of fun with it. Today was no laughing matter for the Houston Astros, of course, but nonetheless, I got some pretty good fans on that one. Joe Zambito, of course, yeah. You know, and Joaquin Andahar, and I've got a lot of friends around the league, you know, with all the ball clubs, but what can you say? A joke was played on them today.
I want to ask you real quick about the problems that you've had in the legal area, because I know that's that's something that's going to be dragging on for a couple of years. But are you clear from the legal entanglements yet? Well,
no, not quite yet, Greg. Unfortunately, even though the contempt of court order was dropped against me, it was something that the radio station really wouldn't have won anyway. But I still have a $250,000 lawsuit, and that ain't chicken feed. And let me tell you that it's kind of hard for me to believe that the radio station thinks that our divorce is going to supposedly cost me more than it cost Lee Marvin to pay off Michelle Triola. I find that very difficult to believe. Nonetheless, I've decided to embark on my own, and I'm a free agent chicken, so to speak, and I'm having fun. but I guess it can only happen in America, and if I may say so, just as an afterthought here, today it was I have to say, one of the biggest thrills of the summer for me, coming here to Chicago and performing for the Cubs fans. It was really, really fabulous, and I hope to be back again real soon. The greatest audience in the world is right here.
Ted, you are a real talent, and I thank you for coming by.
Well, thank you.
That's quite a sports Sunday, don't you think?
That certainly is. Thank you, Greg, and thank you, Chicken Man.
I'm sorry. Let me put your head for that. All right.
It's kind of hard to move into news from...
Not today, anyway. They dismal afternoon into a wild and crazy kind of Sunday. The Birdman is at Wrigley Field to make sure it's going to be an unusual afternoon as the Cubs try to take 3 in a row from the Western Division leaders. The Astros don't have a chance in this one as Ted Sizemore doubles in the second inning. Ontiveros scores. Sizemore goes 4 for 4 on this crazy day. And how about an unlikely 3-run home run by Ivan DeJesus? The Cubs lead 5-0, and that crazy bird brings out the white flag for the Astros, but the Cubs refuse to let up. It's the Sizemore-Ontiveros combination again in the 6th inning. Ontiveros slides into home. He's safe as the Cubs take a 9-0 lead. They lead 10-0 before the game is delayed by rain. It gives the bird a chance to show his stuff. As for the Cubs and Astros, the game resumes, but the fireworks are over. Final score, Cubs 10, Astros nothing. Mike Krukow a winner, and so is that crazy bird. Well, the Sox are delayed by rain in Kansas City for 20 minutes, and when the